My name is Erik Swanson, planning administrator for the town of Queen Creek.
And I am Dale Saltwater. To get right into the questions, where were you born and educated?
Sure. So I was born in Illinois and then raised in California and then moved to Arizona after high school, where I went to Scottsdale Community College and then ASU for my bachelor's degree and then Grand Canyon for my master's degree.
What key life experiences or job have formed who you are today?
I really had no idea what planning was when I started at ASU. My major was actually a religion major, religious studies, but I always enjoyed architecture. So I wanted to look at getting a minor in architecture at ASU. And in speaking with the counselor, she recommended that I check out planning, took a summer course, ended up really enjoying it, and switched my major altogether and then got the degree in planning. While I was in the program, I took a couple of internships in the public sector, and I really enjoyed it. I had an internship with a law firm that also dealt with land use and zoning, which was a good experience, but I really enjoyed the public sector because I generally enjoy people, and so it created a better opportunity for me.
How did you become passionate and involved in your city?
Really, I started planning kind of from the ground up through experience and practice. I became kind of better at planning, got more involved. You really have to know how to communicate with people, and that tends to be the one component that really helps make you successful, is your ability to work with others.
Why is our city a great city?
So Queen Creek is a great city because of its, I would say, its rural heritage. It's a relatively new town. It only became incorporated in 1989. But when you drive through the town, you see a lot of modern amenities. So we're a modern city growing, but we're holding on to some of our historical roots.
What causes, projects, and activities are you involved in? And what are the core values and mission of those projects?
What I look at as our primary task is, one, to ensure that council goals and objectives are being met, but it's also to operate as kind of mediators between the development community and the community itself. The city would not survive, and the town would not survive without development. The core values really is looking at how can development spur long-term success and growth of the town.
Earlier, you were talking about collaborating with people. How do you collaborate with other groups and individuals?
And one thing that I enjoy about planning is that we are kind of a jack of all trades, but master of nothing. We get to kind of dabble in all of the disciplines. We have to know traffic. We have to know engineering. We have to know components of building codes. We have to know components of fire reviews, know some things about police work. So we work really closely with all of those disciplines. We also work really closely with the neighborhood. And on top of that, we work with all of our public boards. And so the planning commission we're involved with, the town council we're involved with. We really work with everybody in one way or another. Having a collaborative spirit is really actually very important.
What other creators who are focused in similar causes, projects, and activities have influenced you?
So one thing that we try to do and encourage the various planners is to attend American Planning Association conferences, attend the national conference, attend the state conference, go to the Urban Land Institute conferences, try to get a different approach and understand things differently. I also encourage any employee to read, to grow, just for personal growth. The more that you grow, the better you're going to get at something.
Would you recommend that for me if I were to become a future creator like you?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think there's anything, whether you want to stay in architecture, whether you want to go into planning, whatever you want to do in any industry, so long as you take the mindset of kind of continual refinement and growth and looking for opportunities to grow, you'll be successful in any venture that you take. There's no harm in reaching out to a variety of disciplines and sectors to try to gain that knowledge. If you're willing to put yourself out there and try hard and show your appreciation, you really will succeed.